I consider myself an artist first and foremost. That art has taken me in an activist direction because I want my work to have a purpose that's more than just a pretty picture for somebody's wall. The purpose is very dear and important to me personally. I think we all need nature in our lives. I think most of us know that, whether we know it in our hearts or our minds. Art has the ability to tap into our emotions, and that's not something that I just think like that's actually scientifically proven. I feel like that's my tool, I think you can inspire people in lots of different ways. Some people need to see images of destruction, of the fires, of the disaster that's happening in the world. I operate from a more positive place myself personally. That's what activates me, and so that's how I'm going to try to activate other people. My last body of work, which I did flying over different parts of the Arctic and the Antarctic with NASA aircraft and scientists, and they had been mapping the ice at both poles now for over 10 years. I'd been to these landscapes before, but on the ground, and it's a whole different perspective, obviously literally, but also metaphorically, to see these landscapes from above and to have a broader view. I'd be on these flights with these scientists who are measuring the ice, the changes in the ice, using things like lasers, radars, infrared sensors, digital photography. So there were many hours where we'd just be up in the air and I would get to learn so much more about the ice than what I ever knew before. It just gave me a whole other dimension in my understanding of ice and how it shifts and changes and melts, and then I could infuse that into my drawings. These landscapes that I depict are really far away from most of our everyday lives. Most people are not able to travel to places like Antarctica and the Arctic, and I want to give people an opportunity to feel like they've been transported to these places. I want to make beautiful pictures to show you what we stand to lose, to move you in a way that is positive and inspires you. This is just my one, little way of trying to make a difference and trying to inspire people from an emotional place that will hopefully spur them into action. I think we need more artivists in the world.